Now, this is an educational conference, so I will try to provide some education. Now, how many of you have heard of the Beatles? Anybody? Now, you laugh. I'm here in the classroom with undergraduate students, some of which who were born in like 1991 and 1992, and I have to tell them that the Beatles were Paul McCartney's band before Wings, okay? That's where it goes back. Now, you guys all know about the Beatles. How many of you know that the Beatles got their start doing music about sanitation and public health? Okay, so it's an educational conference, right? So you have a chance to learn about that. Well, it turns out, in fact, that their early sounds had messages about public health and sanitation. People listened to what they said. They say, we love that sound. It is a wonderful sound. You might want to change the topic a little bit. And they made it into relationships and love and then all that crazy stuff that nobody could figure out back in the year. But turns out that I got my hands on one of those bootleg CDs, those Hamburg bootleg CDs from the early 60s from the Beatles. And I'm going to do a song about that. Before I do that, though, I have a quiz for you. What's one of the single most important things you can do to prevent the spread of germs if you're handling food? Anything come to mind at all? Wash your hands. Janice said this was a smart group, and I'm going to have to agree with that. Well, it turns out that many, many years ago, that's exactly what the Beatles were telling us in a form like this. Oh yeah, I tell you something I think you'll understand. For the sake of sanitation, you better wash your hands. You better wash your hands. You better wash your hands before and after meals, and when you use the can. Soap and water for 20 seconds should be part of your plan. That's how you wash your hands. That's how you wash your hands. And when you're finished, you'll feel happy inside. Washing so thorough that my clothes, they can't hide, they can't hide, they can't hide. Make sure you wash your nails and dry with towel or fan. Prevent those nasty microbes from spreading across the land. You better wash your hands. You better wash your hands. And when you're finished, you'll feel happy inside. Washing so thorough that my clothes, they can't hide, they can't hide, they can't hide. Oh yeah, I'll tell you something I think you'll understand. For the sake of sanitation, what do you gotta do? You better wash your hands. You better wash your hands. You better wash your hands. Why don't you wash your hands? Thank you. Thank you very much. So how long are you supposed to wash your hands for? You got it. You all knew that ahead of time, right? Some of you, maybe.